Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to a midweek version of 5 Minutes with Phil. And good to have you here. Again, kind of a different atmosphere, just mixing it up a little bit for you here today. And I'm sitting here at the altar of our platform, right next to the poinsettias. And here we are getting ready for the holiday season. And speaking of holidays, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And so every scripture that we have looked at this week, and that we're going to look at this week, have all had the theme of giving God thanks. And today is no exception. And I wanted to take us to Psalm 107, verse 1. Psalm 107, verse 1. Check it out. Here's what it says. It says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." So we give thanks to the Lord. Why? Because he's good. Number one, because he's good. And he never stops being good. God is constantly good. We may not understand God's tactics or his strategies or his methods, okay? In fact, we may not even agree with it, but he's still good. He's still good. And I want to encourage you today to know that the Lord's good, no matter what. If your circumstances are bad, the Lord is still good. And we should give thanks to him for that goodness. He does all things well. He does all things perfectly. And that alone is reason to give God thanks. But let's not stop there, okay? The psalmist says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." His love endures forever. Can I talk about the love that God has for you? Because it's pretty profound. And this is a theme that I share with our church a lot. And it's this, that there is nothing that you can do that will change God's love for you. Nothing. There is not one mistake. There is not one bad thing that you can do that will cause God to love you less than he does right now. He is incapable. Get this. He's incapable of loving you less. His love endures forever. And God's never going to contradict his word. In fact, the Bible tells us that God is love. So there's nothing you can do to make his love decrease. But let me also say that there's nothing you can do to cause God's love to increase. And that's just as profound. Because if you think that you have to, you got to do things, you have to somehow measure up, you have to, work this amount of hours for God, or you have to sing this well, or teach this well, or serve this well, or whatever. And you assume that, because I accomplished these things, then God has this incredible love for me. That's not how God's love works. Not at all. His love remains the same. So, he loves you as much as he did yesterday. He loves you when you've been at your worst and when you've been at your best. The same. God's love for you is not based on your performance. Let me say that again. God's love for you is not based on your performance. God's love for you is the most consistent thing you'll ever experience. And so today, give him thanks for his goodness and this profound love that He has for you. Okay? God bless you. Hey, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Looking forward to that. We'll see you. Bye-bye.